Yes, you can start with the presentations.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, you can start presenting.
Ma'am, I want to present. Hello, everyone. Today I am going to present a presentation on blood. Blood is a body fluid in humans and other animals that delivers necessary substances such as nutrients, oxygen to the cell, and transport metabolic waste products away from those same cells. Invertebrates. It is composed of blood cells suspended in the blood plasma. Plasma, which constitutes 55% of blood fluid, is mostly water, 92% by volume, and contains protein, glucose, minerals, ions, hormones, carbon dioxide. Plasma being the main medium for excretory products, transportation, and blood cells themselves. Albumin is the main protein in plasma and its function to regulate the colloidal osmotic pressure of the blood. The blood cells are mainly red blood cells, also called RBCs or erythrocytes, and white blood cells, also called WBCs or leukocytes, and platelets, also called the thrombocytes. The most abundant cells in vertebrate blood are the red blood cells. This contains hemoglobin and iron containing protein, which facilitates oxygen transported by reversely binding the respiratory gases and greatly increasing its solubility in blood. It contrasts carbon dioxide is mostly transported extracellularly as bicarbonate ion transported in plasma. Vertebrate blood is bright red when its hemoglobin is oxygenated and dark red when it is deoxygenated. Some animals such as crustaceans and mollusks use hemocyanin to carry oxygen instead of hemoglobin. Insects and some mollusks use as a fluid called hemolymph instead of blood. The difference being that hemolymph is not contained in a closed circulatory wait system. In most insects, this blood does not contain oxygen carrying molecule such as hemoglobin because their bodies are small enough for their tactical and system to suffice for supplying oxygen. Dot vertebrate have an adaptive immune system based largely on white blood cells. White blood cells help to resist infections and parasites. Platelets are important in the clothing of the blood. Erythropods using hemolymph have hemocytes as part of their immune system. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, what's your roll number? What is your roll number, Gustav?
Ma'am, 049.
049. Okay.
Ma'am, 049.
Okay. Anyone else?
Ma'am, can
Ma'am,
I?
ma'am, can
Sure. Yeah. One by one you can give.
Ma'am, my screen visible?
Yes. What is your roll number?
Ma'am, 447.
47.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Present.
Ma'am, first of all, good morning, ma'am. Good morning, all. Today topic is digestion and observation. Here, digestive system. The human digestive system consists in the alimentary and the associated glands. Alimentary canal. The whole passes along which food passes through the body from mouth to and during the digestion. Digestive glands. The salivary glands, liver and gall, bladder and the process aid process and ingestions, digestion, and absorption. These accessory organs of the of digestion play key and roles in the digestion process. Digestion of food. Digestion is the process. Ma'am,
Again, share it again. Yeah.
digestion of food. Digestion is the process of the breaking down food into a from your body can use did, did mechanical breakdown of food within saliva. Thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am, can I?
Yeah. Sure.
Ma'am, can you see my screen?
It's loading. Yeah. Yes. Yes, it's loading.
Good morning, everyone. Today the topic of my presentation is body fluid and circulation. At first, what is blood? Blood is a special connective tissue consisting of fluid matrix, plasma, and form elements. Plasma. Plasma is a straw-colored viscous constituting nearly 55% of the blood. 92% of plasma is water and protein. Contribute 6 to 8% of it. Fibrogen, globulins, and albumins are the major proteins. Fibrogen are needed for clothing or coagulations of blood. Globulins primarily are involved in defense mechanism of the body and the albumins helps in osmotic balance. Plasma without the clotting factor is a serum. Form elements. Erythrocytes, leukocytes, and platelets are the collectively called form elements and they constitute nearly 45% of the blood. Erythrocytes. Erythrocytes Erythrocytes, a type of a blood cell that is made in the bone marrow and found in blood. It contains hemoglobin, which carries oxygen from the lungs to all the part of the body. Leukocytes. Leukocytes are the part of the body's immune system. They have the body fight infection and other decreased type of leukocytes are granulocytes contain neutrophils, eosinophils, and the basophils, monocytes and the lymphocytes, J cell and B cell also called white blood cells. Platelets. Platelets are also called thrombocytes. Body blood normally contains 1,50,000 to 3,50,000 platelets. Platelets helps in blood coagulations or blood of clotting blood. Blood group. Blood group of human being differs in certain aspects, though it appear to be similar. Various types of groupings of blood has been done. To such groupings, the ABO and RH are widely used. And this is the division of a blood group. Group A, Group B, Group AB and O. There are blood cell type, antibodies present and antigens present. Now group A antigen present is A antigen and group B antigens present is B antigens and group AB the antigens present is A and B and O antigens present A and O antigens there is no antigens present and now the antibodies present. The antibodies present here in case of A is B antigen, B is A antigen, AB is none, and and group O present both type of antibodies present as a result of both antibodies there is non-antigens. Lymph. Lymph is a transitive fluid, transparent and slightly yellowish liquid, alkaline in nature, derived from tissue fluid. When body blood passes through tissue, 9/10 of fluid venous and 1/10 of fluid lymph calipers, cyclic lymph from small intestine. And at last, double circulations. The type of circulatory system that occurs in males is which the blood passes through the heart twice before completing a full circuit of the body. Blood is pumped from the heart to the lungs and returned to the heart before being distributed to their organ and tissue of the body. The heart is divided into two separate compartments to prevent oxygenated blood returning from the lungs from mixing with the oxygenated blood from the other parts of the body. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, your roll number is 50. 50, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Anyone else?
Ma'am, can I?
Yeah. And you can give the attendance in the chat box. Okay, you can give your attendance in the chat box. Let me know your roll number, Miss Rita. Yes, you can present. Smita Chetri. Start presenting. What is happening? If you want to present, otherwise, if anyone else wants to present, they can present. Okay. I don't think everyone has given the attendance in the chat box. If you have not given your attendance yet, just give it in the chat box. I'll give it only from there. I'll not collect from the CR. Anyone else wants to give?
Ma'am, can I?
Yeah.
Ma'am, my roll number you have written, na?
Yes,
049.
yes, yes. Yes, present.
Ma'am, can you see my screen?
No.
Ma'am, now?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Everyone, today I am going to present cell cycle and cell division. What is cell? It is the basic structural, functional and biological unit of all organisms. Number two, smallest unit of a life, often called the building blocks of a life. Type of cells. Prokaryotic cell does not contain nucleus and are single cell organism. Eukaryotic cell contains a nucleus and can be either single cell or a multicellular organism. Cell cycle. The sequence of events by which a cell duplicates its norm, synthesizes the other constituent of a cell and eventually divides into two daughter cells in terms of as cell cycle. Cell cycle is divided into two phases. One, interphase, gap 1, B, synthesize phase, gap 2. Number 3, mitosis and phase, karyokinesis. Number 1, karyokinesis and number B, cytokinesis. Number 1, interphase. In this phase, the cell prepares for divisions. Number 2, gap phase. Gap phase 2. Proteins are synthesized in this phase and the cell prepares to go into M phase. Number 2, amphase, the cell division that result into two daughter cells, each having the same number and kind of a chromosomes as the parent nucleus is known as the mitosis. It involves two states, karyokinesis and cytokinesis. Karyo means nucleus. In karyokinesis, nucleus divided into two daughter cells. It is divided into four stages. Number one, prophase, metaphase, anaphase, and telophase. Mm, when two chromosomes join at the centromere, in centromere is called the kinetic pair. A pair of a chromosome is called a chromatids. Thank you.
Okay, your roll number?
39.
39, 39.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, can I?
Yes.
Good morning, everyone. Today, I'm going to give a presentation, and my topic is digestive system. Digestive system, the process of conversion of complex food into simpler absorbable form is called digestion and is carried out by digestive system by mechanical and biochemical methods. Food in buccal cavity. Food is crushed in our buccal cavity with the help of teeth. When saliva is secreted by salivary gland and this convert food into sugar form. This happens because saliva contains salivary amylase. Food is mixed thoroughly with the help of saliva and moved to the whole mouth by muscular tongue components, esophagus, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, gallbladder, liver, pancreas. Esophagus. Esophagus is the tube that connects our mouth and our stomach. Stomach is the stretchy bag that holds our food after we eat. It helps to break food into smaller pieces so our body can use it for energy and nutrition. Small intestine. Small intestine is about 20 feet long. It continues to digest food. Food stays in our small intestine for 4 to 8 hours. Large intestine. Large intestine is about 5 feet long. Get waste from small intestine. Waste stays in it for 10 to 12 hours. Gallbladder. Gallbladder is a storage tank for bile, a greenish yellow liquid that helps our body break down and use fats. It is located under our liver. It is shaped like a pear. Liver. Liver is a factory of antibodies and bile. It stores vitamins and sugar until our body need them. Pancreas. It helps us digest food by breaking down sugars. It digests the food we eat. It takes the nutrients out of your food so our body can use it. Thank you.
Okay. 38. Okay. Anyone else? We'll just wait for 2 more minutes, okay? If anyone else wants to come in, you can present. And if you have not given your roll numbers in the chat box, please give it. I think there is no one. Okay, then,
Ma'am, can I give?
yes.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, am I visible?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. My topic is on cell cycle and cell division. My name is Oreo Bhattacharjee and my enrollment number is 016. Cell cycle. A cell cycle is a series of events that takes place in a cell as it grows and divides. A cell spends most of its time in what is called interphase, and during this time it grows, replicates its chromosomes, and prepares for cell division. Types of cell division. There are two distinct types of cell division, out of which the first one is vegetative division, wherein each daughter cell duplicates the parent cell called mitosis. The second one is meiosis, which divides into four haploid daughter cells. Mitosis, the process cells used to make exact replicates of themselves. Mitosis is observed in almost all the body cells, including eyes, skin, hair, and muscle cells. Meiosis. In this type of cell division, sperm or egg cells are produced instead of identical daughter cells as in mitosis. Binary fusion. Single celled organisms like bacteria replicate themselves for reproduction. Phases of cell division, cell cycle. Interphase and M-phase. Interphase. Uh, the resting phase between successive mitosis division of a cell or between the first and second division of meiosis is known as interphase. Types of interphase. Mm, G, Geophase or resting phase. The cell neither divides nor prepares itself for the division. G1 phase. The cell is metabolically active and grows continuously during this phase. S phase. The DNA replication or synthesis occurs during this stage. G2 phase. Protein synthesis happens in this phase. G, quiescent stage. The cells that do not undergo further division exits the G1 phase and enters an inactive stage. This stage is known as quiescent stage of the cell cycle. G1 phase. In this part of interphase, the cell synthesizes mRNA and proteins in preparation for subsequent steps leading to mitosis. S phase. Accurate duplication of the genome is critical to successful cell division. The processes that occur during S phase are tightly regulated and widely conserved. G2 phase. The cell has grown, DNA has been replicated, and now the cell is almost ready to divide. This last stage is all about prepping the cell for mitosis or meiosis. M phase. During the M phase, the cell divides its copied DNA and cytoplasm to make two new cells. M phase involves two distinct division related phases, mitosis and cytokinesis. Stages of M phase. Mitosis, a type of cell division that results in two daughter cells, each having the same number and kind of chromosomes as the parent nucleus, typical of ordinary tissue growth. In the various stages of mitosis, the cell's chromosomes are copied and then distributed equally between the two new nuclei of the daughter cells. Cytokinesis. Cytokinesis is the part of the cell division process during which the cytoplasm of a single eukaryotic cell divides into two daughter cells. Cytoplasmic division begins during or after the last stages of nuclear division in mitosis and meiosis. Mitosis. Mitosis, a process of cell duplication or reproduction during which one cell gives rise to two genetically identical daughter cells. Strictly applied, the term mitosis is used to describe the duplication and distribution of chromosomes, the structures that carries the genetic formation. Cytokinesis. Cytokinesis is the physical process of cell division which divides the cytoplasm of a parent cell into two daughter cells. The contractile ring shrinks at the equator of the cell, pinching the plasma membrane inward and forming what is called a cleavage furrow. Thank you.
Your roll number?
Ma'am, 016.
016, okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Anyone else? Okay, okay then. You can leave the class if you have given your attendance. You can give your attendance and then leave. Okay, I don't think anyone else is present. Okay, You can leave, means give your attendance and then you can leave.
I mean semester exam, all the chapters will come, na?
Yes.